The power of positive thinking. Welcome to Dynamic Knowledge. Today, we bring you an inspiring story about how positive thinking can change lives. If you enjoy motivational stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Now, sit back and enjoy the story of the power of positive thinking. Introduction. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, lived a young man named Rahul. He was kind-hearted and hardworking, yet life was not easy for him. His family had very little, and every day was a struggle to make ends meet. No matter how much effort he put into his work, things never seemed to improve. He often felt like giving up. Rahul's father, Ramesh, was a farmer who worked tirelessly in the fields, but droughts and poor harvests made it difficult to feed the family. His mother, Meena, sewed clothes for the villagers to earn extra money. Rahul, being the eldest son, took on small jobs wherever he could find work, helping out at shops, carrying goods, and sometimes even working in the fields with his father. Still, their financial condition remained the same. One evening, while sitting outside his small hut, Rahul gazed at the sky. "Why is life so unfair?" he thought. "No matter how hard I try, nothing changes." He sighed heavily, feeling a deep sense of hopelessness. The next day, news spread that an old wise man named Guruji was visiting the village. People said he had traveled far and wide, helping many find happiness and success. Curious and hopeful, Rahul decided to seek his advice. A lesson in positive thinking. When Rahul reached the village square, he saw a long line of people waiting to meet Guruji. Some sought guidance for their failing businesses, while others wished for peace in their troubled families. Finally, it was Rahul's turn. He bowed respectfully and said, "Guruji, I work hard every day, but my life does not improve. No matter what I do, I remain poor and unsuccessful. I feel like luck is never on my side." Guruji listened patiently and then smiled. Without saying a word, he handed Rahul a glass of water and mixed a spoonful of salt in it. "Drink this," he instructed. Rahul hesitated but obeyed. The moment the salty water touched his tongue, he spat it out. "It's too salty," he exclaimed. Guruji then led Rahul to a nearby lake. He took the same amount of salt, mixed it in the lake, and asked Rahul to drink the water. Rahul bent down and took a sip. This time, the water tasted fresh. "What do you learn from this?" Guruji asked. Rahul thought for a moment and replied, "The salt is the same, but the lake is vast. The salt's bitterness is not noticeable in the large body of water." Guruji nodded. Problems in life are like salt. Their bitterness depends on how you see them. If you focus only on your troubles, they will overwhelm you. But if you think positively, expand your perspective, and face challenges with a broad mind, the problems will seem smaller and manageable. This lesson left a deep impression on Rahul. He realized that his struggles were not as insurmountable as he had believed. What needed to change was his mindset. Rahul's transformation. From that day forward, Rahul decided to change his way of thinking. Instead of waking up each morning with complaints and frustration, he started his day with gratitude. He thanked the universe for his family, for the opportunities to work, and for the strength to keep trying. His first challenge was his father's farm. The land was dry, and the crops were not growing well. Instead of blaming the weather, Rahul researched new farming techniques. He visited other villages and learned about different irrigation methods. He and his father dug small canals to bring water from a nearby river. Slowly, the farm began to yield better crops. At the same time, Rahul decided to use his skills to start a small business. He noticed that villagers often needed wooden tools and furniture. He saved money, bought wood, and started crafting items with the help of an old carpenter. At first, his work was slow and customers were few. But Rahul did not give up. He reminded himself of Guruji's words, "Expand your mind, and problems will seem smaller." He spread the word about his business and even traveled to neighboring villages to sell his products. His positivity and determination attracted more customers. Soon, he was earning enough to support his family, facing bigger challenges. With success came new challenges. A rival shopkeeper in the village, Bola, became envious of Rahul's growing business. He spread false rumors, telling people that Rahul's wooden items were of poor quality. This affected Rahul's sales, and for a moment, he felt defeated. But then he remembered the lake and the salt. Bola's actions are just a spoonful of salt, he thought. If I let it control me, I'll be like the glass of water, bitter and overwhelmed. But if I stay focused and expand my mind, this challenge will pass. Instead of fighting back with anger, Rahul improved his craftsmanship. He made his products even better and introduced new designs. He also started giving small gifts to his customers, winning their trust. Soon, his business grew even bigger, and Bola's rumors had no effect. Rahul's positive thinking didn't just help him professionally. It changed his personal life too. He became more patient with his younger siblings and helped them with their studies. He encouraged his mother to expand her tailoring business. His entire family began to rise above their struggles, all because Rahul chose to see life differently. The ultimate test. One day, a severe storm hit the village, destroying homes, farms, and shops, including Rahul's workshop. It was a devastating blow. Everything he had worked for was gone in a single night. The villagers gathered to console him. Some said, "You worked so hard, but fate has been cruel." Others said, "Maybe you should leave the village and start over somewhere else." Rahul stood in silence, looking at the ruins of his workshop. Then he smiled. "This storm is just another spoonful of salt," he said. "If I let it control me, I will be bitter. But if I expand my perspective, I will find a solution." Instead of mourning, Rahul rallied the villagers together. With a positive spirit, he helped rebuild not just his workshop, but also the homes of those who had suffered. Inspired by his resilience, the villagers joined hands and worked together. Soon, the village was restored, and Rahul's business came back stronger than ever. And that, my friends, is the power of positive thinking. No matter what life throws at you, your mindset can turn challenges into opportunities. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Dynamic Knowledge for more inspiring content. Stay positive, stay strong, and see you in the next video.